that's her sister.
That's the sister?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
So, we got Dave.
Yep.
Beth.
And Haley.
And Haley.
Yep. And Wayne.
And, yeah, Wayne. And Cop Guy. And Stan.
Stan, yep. Yep, Stan. Yep.
And I think those are all the characters with names.
Who's Stan?
Stan is the kid who got eaten in the...
Oh, yes, in the convenience store.
Yeah, while he was robbing hot dogs.
Yeah, that's right. Alright. Anyways.
Hi, I'm John.
I'm Mike.
And this is B-Views.
Yes. We just got done watching Crawl.
Yeah, a movie produced by Sam Raimi.
Yep.
And directed by Alexander...
Aja? Something like
Aya?
that? Aya?
I don't know if it's Alexander or not.
I think it's Alexander.
Because it's D-R-E.
Oh, Alexandra?
Alexander.
Oh,
Aya.
Okay.
I think he's Hispanic.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Could be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done a lot of good shit.
Has he?
Yeah, I mean...
He did Piranha 3D and The Pyramid.
Exactly. Especially for this channel, that's gold.
I did like The Pyramid, partially.
Yes, yeah.
It was cool.
The beginning part, the opening part was
was cool all up until it was stupid.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like this movie.
Yeah,
it was cool until it was really stupid.
Yeah, it got old.
Yeah.
It got old quick. Yeah.
So, Crawl is a movie.
Yeah.
About...
It's a movie.
Well, it's a movie.
Yeah.
It has all of the elements of a film.
Yeah.
Where a Category 5 hurricane is hitting what seems to be the Panhandle in Florida.
Yep.
And an alligator farm gets flooded by the hurricane.
Yes.
And alligators just infest the area.
Yes.
Oh, I should point out that there are characters in this movie.
Yeah, a couple characters.
There are.
Yeah.
There's Haley.
Yep.
Who is a U of F swimmer.
Yes. Yeah.
I think.
Yes.
Or she was trying out for the swim team.
I think she's on the team, but if she keeps sucking, she'll lose her spot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep.
Because she outright said she would lose her scholarship.
Yes. Yep.
So obviously she is going there.
Yep.
Alright.
And then you have Dave.
Her dad. Who is going through a nasty divorce with her mom.
Yeah.
Or has gone through a divorce.
Yeah.
That seemed actually amicable, but her reaction to it is that it's a terrible divorce.
Yeah. I mean, you really don't get much more than that. Yeah. It's kind of useless.
It is. It's enough. I think they give plenty of character development for the few characters that we get in this movie about alligators eating people. Yeah. Which is what this is. It is a movie about alligators who eat people.
Yeah, it's a creature feature.
Nothing else.
Yep.
And it all mostly takes place in one area.
In the basement.
The whole movie might as well be animated.
Yeah. It's very CGI.
Everything is CGI. There's a point where it's just like there's a picture of the house in the middle and everything around it is CGI.
Yes, clouds are CGI.
Yeah. Like CGI cars, CGI rain, CGI trees.
Trees. Especially the alligators.
Oh, the alligators look like something from the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah, they look bad.
It's like Sharknado.
Yeah, it's Sharknado with alligators.
Yeah.
Alligatornado.
It's Gator Cane.
There we go.
We already marketed this movie better than it did.
Yeah.
No, apparently people love this movie.
Oh yeah, this is a big movie.
This is an 84% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I think it's one of the issues with Rotten Tomatoes is the fact that most likely these reviews were not that this movie is great. I bet all of the positive reviews of this movie were, it was fine.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
Right.
It was unoffensive.
Yeah.
It's a movie about CGI alligators that eat people.
Yeah.
And that's...
And it's that simple.
It really, really is.
Yep.
I like the guy who played the dad, though.
Yeah, I like Dave.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
He was exciting to watch on the screen, too.
Yeah.
He was always, like, doing something.
Yeah.
Had a plan of some
little
sort.
MacGyver, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Setting his broken leg.
Yeah.
He's also the guy who takes all the punishment in this movie.
He did.
He gets his leg broke to where the bone's sticking out.
No, that's...
Gets his arm eaten off.
Yep, he does. Yeah. And he's still, spoilers, of course.
No.
Of course, spoilers.
Don't watch this.
Yeah, but...
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Like, this is fine.
Yeah. I like kind of in the end where he's kind of a hero again.
Yeah, I think every character gets their little hero moment in the movie, and I like that.
Yeah.
How there are no characters in this movie who you feel are not pulling their weight. Everyone is pulling their weight in this movie.
Yep.
Like, all the characters are just like, alright, it's my turn to do something stupid.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, it's my turn to be the hero. It's my turn to figure out a plan to get out of here.
Yeah. And then there's just some stupid ass scenes. Like the one with the guys in the boat trying to steal an ATM.
That was great.
I mean, come on.
As someone who's been in a hurricane before, that was great.
Yeah. So tell me about that, John.
What?
So tell me about that hurricane.
Oh, hurricanes?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's mostly not like that.
Right.
But it can be.
Okay. Alright. So, you've seen people steal ATMs and put it in their boats?
No.
Oh, okay.
We were all forced to stay in our houses before, though, because of looting. Mass looting.
Oh, that sucks.
That was after Katrina when I want to say it was the National Guard.
Okay.
Said that no one's allowed to leave their houses or they'll be arrested or shot.
No, that's not good.
Yeah, and then people are like, quarantine is unconstitutional.
Yeah. Right. Give me a break.
Wait.
Yeah.
You guys have never had any issues in your life.
Pretty much.
Little whiny bitches.
Yeah. You can say that again. Yeah, but I mean, I think it's a good movie. I mean, I don't think it's a great movie.
I think it's a fine movie. I think it's a movie, if you want to watch a movie about alligators who try to eat people, like an insane number of alligators.
Yeah.
There's a scene where I think like 6 alligators rip a guy out of pieces.
Yes, that was cool. A lot of the deaths in this movie are cool.
Yeah.
A lot of gore.
And there's a dog. There's a dog through the whole movie.
Yeah, sure.
And the whole time, we're just like, that dog's gonna fucking die.
Yep. Thought it every time.
For anyone who cares about dogs dying in movies, the dog doesn't die in this movie.
He doesn't. And it's shocking.
The dog is a little worse for wear at the end.
Oh yeah,
that dog looks miserable by the end of this movie. Yeah. Miserable and confused. Like, why are we on the roof? I don't know what's happening.
Right.
Why is there rain? Where's the house?
Right. What the hell's going on? Yeah. There's...
The actors must have been in the water constantly in this movie.
Yeah.
There is not a scene where they are not, like, at least ankle deep in water.
Yeah, there's a lot of water.
And if they are, it reminded me like Sam Raimi stuff with Bruce Campbell, because they outright said that Sam Raimi on set would just be like, can we get more gross liquid on Bruce? And I feel like Sam Raimi might have had a little bit of say in this movie where they're like, can we get more gross shit on them?
Good.
Because if they are not in the water in this movie, they are crawling around on their hands and feet in gross mud.
Yeah.
Also, they have a basement in this movie. I have a problem with that. I never saw a basement in a house until I moved up north.
Yeah. Yeah, because I never thought you could get a basement in Florida.
I don't know about Florida, but in Louisiana you can't.
Right. Yeah.
Because if you dig a hole in the ground, it'll fill with water in like 10 minutes.
Oh, that's wow.
I mean,
right.
That's an exaggeration.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean.
Sure.
They can't build basements down there.
Right.
It doesn't.
Right.
It won't keep.
Sure. Right. Yeah, but that's where most of this movie.
Takes place in a basement.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's technically a crawl space.
Yeah, that's what the dad says.
He says it's a crawl space.
Yeah.
It's an area underground big enough to walk around on your feet in.
Yeah.
It is a basement.
It is. Yep.
It's not like a Louisiana basement where your house is on stilts and there's a storage space underneath it.
Right.
It's not that.
Uh-huh.
It's a basement.
Right.
It's underground.
Right. Yeah.
Because at first I was like, I don't know if it's underground, but they go into his garage and go down a staircase.
Yeah.
It's a basement.
It is indeed. Yeah. So.
And I never saw that at all while I was down south. Maybe Gainesville is different. I don't know. Because I think this movie takes place in Gainesville because she doesn't seem to travel super far.
No.
Or, well, she says it's an hour drive.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, that is
so it's an hour outside of Gainesville.
Right.
So it can't be, you know.
Yeah. I mean, they never really give a location where he's at.
It's an hour outside of Gainesville in some direction.
Yep. Could be east, could
close
be west.
Close enough to the levees for it to be one of the immediate places where the levee hits.
Yep. Yeah, so it's probably close to the ocean. So.
Yeah. So the levee breaks.
Yeah. The levee breaks and all hell breaks loose. That was pretty great.
Yeah,
CGI water and everything.
I mean, you get the CGI water, you get the CGI alligators, you get the CGI trees,
boats,
bunch of CGI house bits.
Yeah. Blood. Probably.
I mean, it's brown at that point.
Yeah.
Everything's brown.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun movie.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It was fine.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
Nope. And there's really not many memorable parts.
No, there's, remember...
I mean, it all meshes.
Remember that time the alligator ate Wayne?
Yeah.
And remember that time the alligator ate the other cop?
Yeah, who gives a shit? Who fucking cares about Wayne and the other cop?
Remember that time when that alligator ate that guy who was eating the ATM?
Yeah.
Or who's stealing the ATM?
Yeah.
And remember when the alligator was eating that guy who was stealing the ATM, but then at the same time, the alligator was eating the girl who was stealing the ATM?
Yep. Do you see a correlation here?
All of the moments in the movie are about alligators eating people.
Yep. And how many jump scares did we count?
I think I counted 6.
I counted 6 or 7.
I think 7 is debatable. Well, I think 7... I don't know if 7 counts as a jump scare because it was a false jump scare.
Yeah, well...
The other ones were actual jump scares, so I'd say 6 and a false.
Yeah.
Because that was a log.
Yeah.
It was funny.
It was.
But I don't necessarily think it was a jump scare.
Close enough. I don't know.
They tried.
Yeah, so we were obviously so bored watching this movie. We were counting jump scares.
I wasn't super bored.
Yeah.
I was enjoying stuff. The whole time I kept being like, I don't think that's how alligators hunt.
Yeah.
Because there were several points where they're just like, just stay very still and they can't see you, or they won't attack you if you stand very, very still.
Right.
It's like, so now, like, there were moments earlier, or it wasn't even if you stand very still, it's like, as long as you don't splash.
Right.
They won't attack you. And I was just like, earlier, they were moving very slowly through the water, and all of a sudden alligators would just attack people.
Yeah, so what happened to that logic? Who knows?
Well, the logic in the movie switched about halfway through, and then it went back to alligators, hunt with eyes, which is generally what they do. They smell blood and they hunt with their eyes.
Yeah, so it captures that at least. It tries. It tries.
Sure.
Yeah.
There aren't a lot of death rolls in this movie, though.
No?
No.
I was expecting more.
And it's one of the main things that alligators are known for.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Like, they drag things underwater and then roll.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. But it's not bad.
I wouldn't say it's terrible.
No, I'd say give it a watch.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, give it a watch. I don't think I felt Sam Raimi's presence in this one as much as a lot of his other productions.
No. Nope.
Because, like, I feel like The Grudge 2020, that very much felt like something that Sam Raimi produced.
Yep.
Evil Dead, that reminded me of something that Sam Raimi produced.
Yep. Yep.
The Grudge, I can kind of see it. This one is...
a very small role.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one, I think they were just like, we'll slap Sam Raimi's name on it, and the Sam Raimi people will come in and see it.
Yep.
And I know that was the idea, because in the trailer for this movie, it didn't say a film from Alexander Aja, or Aya, or however you say his name. Sure. I probably should have looked that up first, but I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Because the way they marketed this film was a Sam Raimi film.
Oh, okay.
That's what popped up at the beginning of the trailer, which is why all up until like the third trailer for the movie, I think, came out, I was just like, it's a new movie directed by Sam Raimi.
Yeah. Yeah. And it wasn't.
This is not a Sam Raimi film.
It was not.
I want everyone to be very clear. Fans of Sam Raimi, this is not directed by Sam Raimi.
No.
They tried to make it seem like it is, but it's not.
Yep, I know.
And that is bullshit.
Yeah, that sucks.
It
sucks.
And the minute I found out that it was directed by a different person, I was immediately like, I don't really care about seeing this in theaters anymore.
Yeah.
And so we're doing it for the show.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah.
Because it's on Prime right now.
It is. It's on Prime.
So.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were like, hey.
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted to see this when it was in theaters originally.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, well, there are other things I'd rather see right now, and this isn't a Sam Raimi film, so it moved back on my priorities, and I missed it.
Yep.
And it is what it is.
Yep.
But...
yeah, I didn't care. I knew it was going to be out soon enough.
Yeah, and I don't think we missed anything by not seeing this movie in the theaters.
It really added nothing.
No, you would have just gotten to see an animated movie on a big screen.
Pretty
instead.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
But give it a watch. I mean, it's fun.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
It's an hour and a half.
Watch it with a bunch of people, and there are going to be parts where you guys are just laughing at this movie.
Yep. It's comical at points.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, there's a lot of like family drama stuff in this movie too.
Yeah.
Like there's because the daughter is mad at the dad because she thinks that it's her fault that her parents got a divorce because her dad was training her how to be a swimmer.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. And that's the reason for divorce. Okay.
And that's why they got divorced. And I love his explanation of what happened, where he's just like, no, it wasn't your fault. You guys just left the house. It was just like, we were both unhappy, and your mother got a second chance at happiness, so she took it.
Yep.
And then she said all that stuff, and he just said, like, well, what happened was you two left, and all of a sudden, we had nothing to pretend for anymore.
Yep.
And we were just two lonely people just sitting alone in a house.
Yep.
Together.
Yep. Yeah, that's no way to live.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's sad. But who cares about it in this movie?
It's very strange and a little out of place.
It is. It's very odd because
but the guy who plays Dave acts the shit out of it.
He did.
And it's
great. I
did.
liked him.
Yeah.
I liked him. Yep. Yeah, he's good shit.
Yeah, he was very good in this movie. He stole the show as far as acting goes many times.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He should be in a lot of other things, I think.
Yeah, he should. He should. He should be an Academy Award winning.
I don't know about that, but he could cry on cue. That was pretty neat.
He did.
He did that.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up there with Tom Hanks.
Yep. All it takes is to be able to cry on cue, and you can be Tom Hanks.
Yes. Yep.
All you have to do is be able to cry on cue and make the burbs, and
yep.
then you're Tom Hanks.
Yep. 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 And then play the piano with your feet. And
oh yeah.
With Big and
just dance on a giant piano and oh man, what's another? Play.
Forrest Gump.
I was gonna say play Mazes and Monsters.
Oh, you're talking about the games. Okay.
Oh, I'm talking about the movies that he's in that nobody knows about.
Or Turn It or Hooch.
Yeah, you just have to talk to a dog.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Oh man, Tom Hanks comedies are great. You have to buy an old house and that's totally run down and fix it up.
Yeah. Or live in an airport. Yeah. We're trying to find the Da Vinci Code. He's been in so many damn movies.
You just have to look for a guy in World War II.
Oh yeah. One of the best.
All you need to
one
do
of the
be
best.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah. One of the best.
I'm not clipping clips of all
That's
these
okay.
movies.
That's okay. That's okay. He's a legend.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's fine.
We should talk about the Burbs on this show.
We should.
That's such a
great movie.
That was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Oh, I love that movie. Yeah, that's a classic.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
And it holds up really well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we are watching this shit instead.
No, we could be watching House.
We could. Yeah.
We could be watching House with William Catt.
Yep.
An actor that nobody knows.
No.
With George Wendt, right?
Yeah.
George Wendt's in that?
Yep. He sure is.
Good.
Yep. Cheers.
I like him too.
Yep. He's good.
He was in that other movie we watched.
Yes. Bliss.
Bliss.
Yeah. Bliss on Shudder.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big vampire movie.
Yeah, it is a vampire movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just remember them just murdering all of those people in
that. That's a brutal movie. That's a good one.
That's not that brutal of a movie.
No, it has its moments.
It's like Impetigore, where it's...
that was disappointing in terms of gore.
I thought that one was better than The Beach House, at least.
It's up there.
I'd say it's better than The Beach House, hands down.
Yeah. Maybe.
It was more entertaining.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we'll cover that soon enough.
Oh, we should talk about Impetigore at some point. That was a fun movie.
It was.
I was only disappointed by how gory people said it was and how it was not gory in the least.
Not at all. Nope.
It had some mild gore.
Mm-hmm. Not much.
Man, people nowadays.
Yeah.
They just don't know what gore is.
Nope. No, but give it a watch.
Yeah. Give this a watch. It's fun.
Yep.
It's not particularly gory. There's a guy with his arm off at one point.
Yep. Our main character had her arm bit.
Oh my god, that alligator bit her arm, and then she unloaded an entire gun that had been sitting in the water for what seems like over an hour. Unloads the entire gun into its mouth, and it goes off every time.
Yeah.
Please. Bullshit.
Yeah. Give me a break.
Someone doesn't know how guns work.
Nope.
And it might be me.
Maybe.
No. You can't just soak a gun in water and then pull it out of the water and immediately start shooting it.
No, I didn't think so.
That's not a thing that can happen.
No. Good logic there, movie. That's alright.
Hey, they needed a way out. They needed a way for the character's arm to get bitten.
Sure. Yeah.
They said, what would be a badass scene? And they said, what if the alligator bites her arm and she shoots the gun into the alligator's mouth a bunch of times?
Right. Yeah. Try.
I feel like we're shitting on this movie a lot, but I enjoyed it.
I did too. Yeah.
It was a fun movie.
It was.
Yeah. Alright. I think we're done here.
I think so. I'm
Right.
Mike.
I'm John.
Take care.
Bye.
Wear a mask. Stay safe.
Do all the stuff.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that was too